everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So I have finally put together all the pieces I've been picking up over the last few weeks to share with you everything that I've picked up new this year for my autumn decor. So this is going to be going out pretty soon in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that video. But I thought I would share with you, so the bits that I've got today are from Asda, Home Bargains and Next. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I really hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button and joining me here. And without further ado, let's jump into the haul. So most of what you're going to see today is probably going to be it for me in terms of what I will be picking up this year for my autumn decor. So there's quite a good selection I've got already in my storage unit. So I'm going to be sending my husband down very shortly to pick up those bins so I can just go through them. I know there are going to be a few bits in there that aren't my style anymore because I have been building my collection for a good number of years now. So I do just like to go through everything. Same when it's Christmas time, I just go through the decor pieces and see what I want, what I don't want, because obviously I have picked up new pieces and there is, well, I mean, I say there's only so many pumpkins you can have. I mean, I can always find room, but you know, I'm a bit of a sucker for a cup, that sort of thing. So I just like to rotate it and try not to hoard. So like I said, I've been into 3 different shops. The only thing that I know I do need to pick up is a mat for my front doorstep. So I've seen one in the range and one in Matalan. I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick up. Aldi do usually bring them out as well, but I've not seen anything as yet. So you'll probably see that when I decide which one I want in a future vlog. So like I said, be sure to subscribe to my channel. But I've put everything in order of where it's been purchased from. That way, when I link what I can, well, I should be able to link most of this actually, because even Home Bargains have bits online that you can buy. I thought if I do it in shop order, if there's anything you want to try and pick up, I'll link it in order of as I'm speaking about it in the description. So anything at all that you want to purchase, check out the description and I'll do my best to link whatever I can. But I thought we would start with Asda, because they have got some amazing pieces and I feel like I've been stocking up bits from Asda gradually. So my Asda is in Bristol Cribs Causeway and they haven't had everything. There's been a lot of stores that I've seen on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube Shorts that have had things for a long while. Mine has been slow to get it in, but then they are doing renovations to the store. So I'm thinking that, you know, it's just been an excuse to keep going up there basically. So to start with, I thought I would share with you these cute little wooden pumpkins. So there's 3 in a pack. These are £4 and I just love anything like this. You can't really see this middle one. It doesn't have anything on it. It is just polka dots. So it's like a cream polka dot with brown dots and then the kind of like Hessian bow. And then we've got the pumpkins on this one and then the Hello Autumn for the orange one. And I just love bits like this because you can pop these on the shelves, on my radiator covers. I've got like an oak beam above my log burner, so they would even look lovely on that. And they're the perfect size. So I did really like those and I thought £4 was a very good price for them. Next up, we had to take this pumpkin home. He is just everything. All my style rolled into one, just like a really natural looking pumpkin. Different textures. It's just kind of like what I gravitate towards. This one was I want to say £6. Check the description below because I will link the exact one with the price in the description, but I want to say this one was £6. I'm thinking either 4 or 6, but I want to say 6 because they had a smaller one and this was kind of like the medium range, the medium sized one. So I just love that. And like I said, I have got quite a nice selection of pumpkins, so this one will add into that collection perfectly. We do also have a ceramic pumpkin. So this one was £6. I did just check this one before I started filming. Look at the colour of this one. I feel like I need another one of this because I feel like this would look lovely on my radiator cover in the hallway. So I am going to see if I can get myself another one so that I can have both of these matching. But how lovely is that? And it's actually a really good size. I thought for £6, it's not like the really tiny ones that you can get. And Asda have got so many that you can choose from, so many different designs. I think they do this in a couple of different colourways, but I am a little bit of a sucker for this green colour. I do really love that. Next up, my husband actually got me this. He surprised me with this when he went up there, which was, I was really shocked about. But it's just this kind of like flower vase. I mean, you don't have to pop flowers now. I probably will pop some like autumn stems in there, some faux stems. This one was £10. They've got quite a lot in this collection with the orange pumpkins on, but I just thought that was lovely. So I've seen this online. I definitely can link this one for you. But yeah, I thought that was lovely for £10. And then probably my favourite item, I've had this for a few weeks now. As soon as I saw this online, I didn't get this online, they had it in my store, so I got it from store, but I did see it online in the new inn and I just knew I had to have it. So it's a throw for the end of my bed. If you've seen my latest vlog or my most recent vlog, I was toying with the idea of getting some autumn bedding that they've got in Next. Honestly, even the range, actually they've got very similar, but it's a bit cheaper than Next. Like a natural colour bedspread, because my bedroom is quite natural, neutral colour, so I like to, like, my bedspread is white, and then we've got like the like natural creamy biscuit colour like throw and pillows, because it kind of ties in with the bed. And I was looking at bedding set, but I thought I don't want to go down that route, because not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, I would love to. I was just trying to be sensible with money, basically. And I don't have a Christmas bed in. I just accessorise with a throw. And that throw I got from Asda, and I love it because it's in this kind of like, if I turn it around this way, you can probably see a little bit better. It's in this kind of like Hessian, but it's a soft, natural kind of looking throw, and I love it. And so I saw that they had this one with the pumpkins on. Let me pull this down a bit and you can probably see it. I've not even unwrapped it, but how lovely does that look? If I show you the actual tag, you can probably see a little bit better there. So it's got the tassels on the end, and what I do is I just fold it in half and just run it along the bottom of the bed, a little bit like what I've got here. So I thought for £17 that was lovely, and I just can't wait. When is it too early to put the pumpkins and all the decor out? I mean, I feel like I could do it now, but my husband is saying no. But yeah, I feel it's the same with Christmas, and it's never too early. But I do really love that. So if you're looking for an alternative other than buying bedding, I do really like to accessorise with a throw and some pillows. They've got lovely pillows at Asda as well. But that is everything that I've picked up in Asda. So next I'm going to share with you everything I've picked up in Home Bargains. Now, Home Bargains, if you didn't know already, you can order. They don't have everything online. It is not limited, but they don't have necessarily the selection that you would be able to find in store, but they do have quite a lot on there. So if I can find any of these items online, one of them I definitely know is on there because I've seen it, then I will link it in the description. But this one isn't online, sadly, guys. I mean, he might be back by the time this video goes live, and I wanted him last year. I don't think he had the pumpkin last year. So, meet Gary the Ghost, my newest pillow companion. Now, is he going to go on my sofa or my bed? I feel like he would look lovely up on my bed. How amazing is he? £4.99, and he's a dupe, I think, of the American Pottery Barn. I think, I'm not quite sure, but he is definitely a dupe and a bargain of a dupe for £4.99. So underneath he's just got like a flat bottom, so he just sits upright lovely like this. And look at his little pumpkin that he's holding. So I saw him in store. I've been trying to get him for weeks, honestly, and he definitely was. You were coming home with me. They also do Gary the Ghost doorstops. They were online last time I checked, and they also have a really cute Gary the Ghost hot water bottle, like so adorable. So yeah, how amazing is he? I love him. He's like the star of the show. Gary is the star of the show. Next up, I just got a couple of little ornament pieces. So again, I was thinking I could pop these on my mantle just above my log burner. So they have these with the orange pumpkins, but they also do it with pink pumpkins, and these are £1.49. So obviously they're not huge, but they are just perfect to sit on shelves, in kitchens, in your bathroom. I mean, I was thinking I need to probably like accessorise up the ensuite. I need to get a couple of hand towels. I've seen those in Asda, so they weren't in stock when I popped up, so I might have to do a little order for them online, because I like to just accessorise with a hand towel for different seasons. But I just thought for £1.49 those were absolutely amazing. So I've been guarding these, like storing them so safely until I can actually pop them out. But I feel like for £1.49 I could probably get a couple of those because they are something that would just look lovely, like dotted around the house. I went with the orange pumpkins and not the pink just because I do like the traditional like fall colours, and it was quite a rose colour pink, not like a deep pink, so it wasn't really like an autumnal pink, whereas orange, browns, the deep greens, they're like autumnal colours that I absolutely love. Okay, next up, I'm a bit of a sucker for blankets. If you don't know that already about me, you will get to know that. So I was after the one from TK Maxx and I couldn't get my hands on it in the TK Maxx by me. So I saw this one in Home Bargains and this one was actually a lot cheaper. So it's £9.99 and it's the softest blanket, so soft. So I'm thinking this can go on the sofa, and it's kind of like that faux like Sherpa lined inside. It's so soft, honestly, and when I pop this through the wash with my white vinegar that makes everything like buttery soft, it's just going to be an absolute dream to snuggle up to on the sofa. I don't normally go for black and white, but I was just drawn to this because of how soft it is and it will go perfectly in my front room on my sofa, so I love that. Next up, I picked up a candle. So if you haven't ever tried the candles from Home Bargains, I started picking these up I think last autumn, but they're £2.99, guys. Honestly, they're a double wick candle, and I was always like a Home Sense TK Maxx candle girl. Like it was my thing to go in there, smell the candles, get the vanilla cinnamon. But they've gone up in price like a lot. Like the 3-wick candles are like £16.99, some of them, and you know, I like to burn them, so they go down quite quickly. So for £2.99, you cannot go wrong. This one is in the scent Autumn Spice, and it is lovely. It is really, really, really nice. So I do highly recommend that. If you like the kind of like autumnal, cinnamon, like spicy scent, definitely give this one a try. They have also got a couple that are more sweeter smelling. So my daughter actually picked one up that was pink and it had ghosts on the front, but that was more of like when you go into the Lush bath bomb shop and you smell straight up Snow Fairy. It burns and it's that sort of scent, whereas for autumn I do typically like the more spicier scent, so I went with this one. Last up from Home Bargains, like I said, I'm a bit of a sucker for a mug. I've still got my pumpkin mug from last year, but this is £1.49. Last time I checked, this was available online. They do it in 2 colourways. So they do this one, and then they do one that the body of the cup is more of a greyer colour. It's slightly more grey than this, and then the handle is this kind of like creamy biscuit colour. So it's kind of like an opposite to this one. In my head, I should have got 2. They needed to match, but I only got 1 and they didn't have it when I went in today. So if I see it, the other colourway, I will be picking it up because for £1.49 you cannot go wrong. It's not small by any means. I'm a coffee girl. I need my coffee and this is the perfect size. Some of them are quite small. This is not. Home Bargains, they never disappoint with their mugs, and this is just everything. So if I can just recommend one thing to buy and you see it, go and get this. Okay, next up I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I picked up in Next. You can probably spy some of these little goodies here. So Next, in my opinion, have amazing cushions. As to places like HomeSense and TK Maxx, just this year I haven't really been blown away by the decor. I've popped in a few times, but I've not just been blown away, whereas I find the more like high street shops have been their game. They have upped it this year. So I did get a few bits, and I'm excited to share these with you. So first up, I have got another candle. Let me just get it out of the box in a second. Okay, so I have splurged on a candle after I've just said about go and get the one from Home Bargains. It is amazing, but my sister had this in her house and I took one smell and I knew I had to get it. So just first of all, how amazing is this packaging? Now this candle is £12 and it's in the scent Pumpkin and Maple, and it is only 1 wick, but it is very big. Oh, it's so amazing. So this is more of a sweet scent. So you have got that kind of like pumpkin smell, but it hasn't got the spice smell. It's more of a sweeter smell. So between those two that I've got, it's kind of like the perfect combination that I can be burning depending on my mood essentially. And I just love these colours. They scream autumn and I'm just obsessed with this candle and the packaging. It's just everything and I love it. Next up, my sister actually got me these. So I saw these on whose story? It was somebody's story on Instagram. May have been Megan Grubb's story, and I sent them to my sister and said we need to go to Home Sense, and she said no, they're from Next. I said, oh, are they? So I went on to Next and they weren't in stock. And she said I'd already ordered 2 sets because I knew you would love them. So let me show you the box and then I'm going to get them out to show you how adorable they are. So I think these have been designed to pop in your bathroom. I was actually thinking of popping them on my, hear me out because I know I've said this a few times and there's a lot going on this mantelpiece, this oak beam. But originally I thought I was going to pop them on the beam. I'd forgot about the little ghosties that I'd bought. And obviously I don't want to clutter it because I do have like a garland as well that usually goes on there in my existing decor. So I'm probably going to pop these in my ensuite because it's the first year that our ensuite's been done. It's only been done for a couple of months up in my room. And I'm excited to decorate it a little bit. And obviously in the theme of these being like in a spa, like spa pumpkins, they would fit perfectly in there. And tell me that is not the most adorable pumpkin you have ever seen. I just cannot. I can't even. The cuteness with these. Oh, so these are £16. So they probably are a little bit on the expensive side, but the detail and the quality of these, they're weighty, they feel heavy, they're not just plastic. So for things like the odd things, I don't mind splurging. And I mean, please tell me you've seen a cuter pumpkin. You just can't. You can't. They are the best. So yeah, a little bit of a splurge, £16, but I just love them. They are adorable and I feel like you belong in my ensuite. Okay, now the next couple of items I'm going to be sharing with you are cushions. So I don't have, unless I've completely forgotten, I don't have any cushions for my sofa for autumn. I don't normally, I just pop a blanket usually. But I saw these on Next and just couldn't resist. So this one, I'm going to take it out of the bag actually, just so you can see it in all its glory. So I actually purchased these online. I've got a Next account with them, so it just comes to my house next day. This one was £20, which I know seems like a lot, guys, but the detail on this cushion is absolutely amazing. So it's all kind of like stitched in, and there's embroidery detail, and it says pumpkin season, and it's just the perfect colours. And I don't know how else I can sell this to you other than the fact of I think it is absolutely amazing. And I like to have a smaller cushion like this in between the 2 cushions that I pop in on each end. And when you see those 2 cushions I've got, you'll get the vibe. So I just couldn't resist. And a cushion, it's going to be there for years to come, isn't it? It's like a traditional style. It's not going to go out of like fashion, should I say, which is why I tend to go for the more autumnal tones, because they're kind of like in fashion every year. So this is my like theory behind it. I just love it so much. Now, I have got 2. It's in this bag behind me, but this bag, this is how it came. So it's completely destroyed. So I need to just make sure it's okay, but I want to take pictures before I open it up. But it wasn't packaged very well at all. So I need to speak to Next about that one. So I am only going to be sharing one with you, but I am getting 2. So these were £18 each off of Next. Again, you get the cover and the pillow. I probably do need to change the pillow out though, because I like a chop and you can't chop. So I probably will swap it with my feather cushions. But is this not the most perfect neutral? I'm just going to come a bit closer so you can see some of these details. Autumn leaves, you've got the little toadstools there, the acorns. Does that not scream like autumn, but more, oh, what is the word? It's not kind of like in your face, because I don't really like a really loud cushion. I like more neutral colours. I just, rather than having like really bold things, and I just thought that was lovely. And I mean, this is going to go out on my sofa when I get the other one straight away because I just love it. And let me just paint the picture for you. So this one and then this one, how perfect is that? I feel like they were just like meant to be together. So yeah, I will link these in the description, but if you need cushions, go on to Next. So that is going to wrap up my new autumn decor pieces for 2024. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said at the start, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Any engagement on my video really helps support my YouTube channel. It is all free, it doesn't cost you anything, and I really appreciate it. So please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below what was your favourite item from my haul, and if you're not already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go. It will alert you anytime I upload a video, and we are on our upload game at the minute. I'm so happy with how many videos I've been putting out. I've been really making it a priority because when I had my youngest daughter, I kind of was on a little bit of a roller coaster and videos were obviously not a priority, which made me sad because life was lifing, but we are back. I'm in such a happy place and I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family. I really appreciate it. But without further ado, I'm going to wrap up this haul now and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.